Okay, hello everybody and welcome to another playthrough of Crusader Kings. I've given up my Zoroastrian one for now. I think I said I would when Charlemagne came out. I have also been waiting for Charlemagne to become a bit more stable in terms of both beta patches, well, in terms of beta patches and bugs really. Beta patches have fixed some bugs and also rebalanced a couple of things, I think, such that trying to play a game with everything changing every few days would have been a pain. So unlike everyone else who jumped on it immediately, I've decided to wait a little bit to get started. Now, I'm tempted to choose a random character. I've done that recently for EU4 and it didn't work out. Well, it did work out, but it didn't work out with choosing anybody exciting. And to be honest, I have always had a bit of a soft spot for the Welsh characters, and I learned that there are some areas in this start that are now de jure Wales, which normally wouldn't be. Now, I don't think they're tribal, but I think a Welsh start would be quite interesting. So, really, it's a case of which Welsh person do I want to be. It's tempting to be the guy of the Isle of Mann, but that seems a little bit too awkward, maybe? No, let's do it. Let's start as King Eladir of Manor, and that's who we're going to be. Iron Man mode disabled because it slows everything down too much. Can't choose any more options from here, so let's start off as this guy. Now I believe, if I'm wrong, I'll restart, but I believe that he is in de jure Wales in this start. De jure Kingdoms, Wales, there we are. So Wales includes Isle of Mann, which is not normal. It also includes Erging and Penguin. Now I can't remember what these normally are when they're English, but these normally aren't Wales. And it still includes Cornwall and Devon. So Wales, de jure, slightly bigger than normal, so becoming the King of Wales will be a little bit harder. So which duchy is this? This is the Duchy of Powys. That's interesting. Okay, so I wonder what Wales looks like in the later start dates. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is part of Gwynedd, normally, or should be. So just check that. This is a titular title that I've got, so this is not a real ducal title. I'm a tribe, and everybody else in Wales isn't. So probably my first step should be to try and stop being a tribe. I'm Gavelkind, that's fine. Immediately up my thing. So what we're going to need to do is get some boats, actually. We don't have any boats, do we? We're going to need to get some boats so that we can start raiding. Otherwise, all we can raid for now is Galloway, which is also a tribe, so not great. We're also going to need to get some claims. So we're going to start moving into Ireland, I think. We will get Wales once we start getting boats, but having to march all the way up round here would be more awkward and would start taking attrition than just marching into Northern Ireland. So we're going to start off going for Ireland. We're going to organise raids, we're going to build legends, we're going to build zeal, and we're going to study technology in Constantinople. Apparently the only place in the world where we can study technology for some reason. We're going to try and upgrade our holding into a castle as soon as possible, although actually, and I know it's being done again and again by people, and I promise this won't happen with every tribal that I do, but it feels right to become a Merchant Republic as the Isle of Mann. So our goal for this game, Merchant Republic Isle of Mann, Kingdom of Wales, and then we'll see what happens. So those are the goals. If we get to that stage and we feel like continuing, we will. If we get to that stage and we feel like starting something new, we will. If we get to that stage and or if we don't get to that stage, then I guess we'll do something else. So our ambition will be to get married, because we're not, and then we will arrange a marriage immediately to probably Kent. Yeah, okay. Kent. That's a good alliance to have. Our son is 9, and we can arrange a marriage to Mercia with him. Now, like I say, we want to get shipbuilding as soon as possible, although having said that, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, okay, excellent. We can get a shipbuilding thing. And it needs gold. Actually, we start off with 3 buildings. That's nice. So we've already got the basic earth hill fort and the basic market village. Nice, nice, nice. And once we get shipbuilding level 1, we can also spend gold to get some ships, and then raiding will become a lot easier. Assuming we haven't already taken parts of Ireland by then, even if we have. Okay, so first things first, borrow money from the Jews to build up a market village, because we're going to go for boats. And then we unpause the game, I guess. Start going speed 4. Accept, excellent. And accept. Get some prestige. Prestige is important. Fulfilled our ambition. So now we want to have a daughter. Okay, we're not going to raid. Okay, beaten to it. We're not going to raid until our marshal or somebody finds some raiders. There we are. Because Northumberland's army is quite strong. And they're not involved in anything. What's he got? He's got, yeah, about 700 dudes. 700 to 800 dudes. And his guys aren't all light infantry like ours are. Ours are pretty much exclusively light infantry and some archers. So if he decides to come and fight us, he'll probably win. Which is why we needed to get some raiders first. Yeah, see? He comes in, we've got a defensive hills bonus, and we just get mullered. So we got a tiny little bit of gold from that. Not really anything worth talking about. These raiders, go and try again. Might as well, because they're free troops. So they can just raid a little bit of extra gold. Just piss him off more than anything. There's no more gold there, so that should be going red. And then they go away and take a little bit of gold with them. Should have disbanded them earlier. Okay, so we're off to a good start. We want to keep track of this. 774 is when we can raise that again. We don't have any vassals, so that doesn't really matter, but getting up to max is what we need in order to reform, essentially. Getting this up to max is all we need in order to become a republic, which should be fairly easy because we borrowed money from the Jews. So we should be able to actually become a republic very quickly here without even having to expand, which is nice. We don't have vassal issues to worry about, so as long as we can defend ourselves, shipbuilding is what we're looking for here. Yeah, we should be fine. My wife is pregnant, I get a little bit of prestige. So yeah, we don't necessarily need this claim, it would just be kind of nice to have. He's already in a revolt. Gain some tech points. Not the tech points I was looking for. You can buy almost everything apart from shipbuilding at the moment. It shouldn't take too long, we're so close to getting it. We might just get it for free anyway from studying technology. So yes, the beginning of this will be a bit short. So I've got a fly on my screen there. We could go on a pilgrimage, it only costs 1 gold, and we'll get lots of piety out of it, and piety is probably a good thing here. So let's do it. And we've had a daughter. Wonderful. We can marry her off for alliances later, and we've fulfilled our ambition. I want to pick a new ambition. My new ambition will be to become exalted among men or to become a paragon of virtue. I think becoming a paragon of virtue will be easier because we're not spending our piety on things. So, hey, we might as well. And we're going to go to Jerusalem. Let's go all the way to Jerusalem. Why not? Why not? My journey begins. Excellent. We lost a lot of money on something. No time to stop. I don't want to spend my money. Oh, we lost a lot of money because we are actually already building the next market town. I'm an idiot. Right. Oh, Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Gain zealous. More martial skill, which is nice. Lots of piety. I wonder. No. Oh, free investiture. Well, we can't change that. That's not fair. Hey, more tech points. What do we get? We get culture. Looks like we've got culture twice in a row. And we're now scarred, so our prestige will go up quicker as well. Getting a lot of prestige and a lot of piety. Getting 500 prestige would be nice because 500 prestige is what we need for the tribal army. Found the Holy Roman Empire. Don't think that's going to happen. Maybe we should make that our goal. Oh, we could expel the Jews for lots more money. Let's do that. Forgot about that. Oh, lose prestige. Forgot about that too. Still, that lets us get to Market City level 4. And then, actually all we need is to improve tribal organisation and we'll be ready to go. So 5, 10, 15 years. And a small army of zealots. Wonderful. They'll go well with my other. Whoops, daisy. Let's go raiding, boys. Keep an eye on this. Northumberland seems to be calling people up here. Let's go get the drop on this guy before Northumberland does anything that he might regret. No, he's taken a river crossing, we've got a hills bonus, and we just get slaughtered again. Just doesn't work. You need a lot more troops. A lot more. Right, disband these guys before they make me lose piety. Oh, I've been... Oh no, somebody else has been imprisoned. Somebody I don't care about. My wife's pregnant. Hurrah! And shipbuilding technology. So that once the market city is built, we can put our shipbuilder up. And then once we've got boats, raiding will be more than just Galloway. Thank... Well, praise Jesus, I guess. Thank God. Also, thank God that you're allowed to raid people who have the same religion as you. That's one of my favourite updates to the raiding mechanics. Really? Just so many people, especially like over here where raiding is what you're supposed to be all about, just couldn't do anything because everyone around them was the same religion. We've had a second son. He's heir to the tribal lands of Resin. He's strong as well. I don't know what the tribal lands of Resin are. He's heir to my High Chieftain and isn't strong. Kind of want to become this kid now. Heir to the tribal lands of Resin. Resin? Tribal lands of Resin. That's... Will it create a new thing here? I'm confused. That's the tribe of Innis Menor. There are no tribes here. There's nothing for him to inherit. Whoops. What are the tribal lands of... I'm just going to see if I can figure this out once more. I click on that and it takes me here. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm really not sure what that means. Oh, got another army from my steward. Steward armies tend to stick around for a bit longer, but we still can't do much with them. Let's go raid. Free troops. Might as well. Now I don't think we're going to get this money. Cannot loot, yeah. So what's the point? We kind of need to get a few of these events all at once. And disband. Just annoy Northumberland rather than anything else here. There's no point to it. Once we've got our boats though, everything will be better. We should probably just go up to speed 5 and blast through January 774, so 1 year until we can upgrade our tribal holdings. Sorry, tribal organisation. And then 7984. So in 884 we should be able to do what we want to do. Oh, money. Tiny little bit of money from being ambitious. Right, we've now got access to ships. We've kind of got to wait for them to replenish. I'm going to put him on trained troops so that they should replenish faster. Yeah, 0 out of 12 galleys. Nice. Once we get to January, we'll raise this. Slow start, not a problem. Everything kicks off. Maybe I have to wait till February. There we are. Medium, please. Excellent. Let's up our siege equipment because that will actually help with raiding as well. How are things looking? I wish I knew how quickly that this was going to replenish. Is there a way of... That just tells me how many I've got, not how quickly they're replenishing. Oh well. I've got 1 now. So... how much loot can 1 galley hold? Load capacity 1. It can carry 10 loot. That's... how much does it cost to have raised? 0.04. It's not so bad, but I will wait for some more to come out. Oh, we've got a claim on the chiefdom of Ulaid. He doesn't have any allies. He's got 416 troops. Well, we'll use the claim. Then move you down to there. So now, if our steward gets us some more troops, we'll... Words of my pledged chastity has reached the Pope, who have sent a devout priest to guide me even closer to God. Get a new courtier for our service. That's nice. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, when our steward calls up some more guys, then we'll probably go start taking over Ireland. He's got too many to worry about doing it right now. Meanwhile, well, not much is going to be very amazing in the rest of the world. The Umayyads are having, the Abbasids are having a revolt already. Zunbil seems to have grown. My court chaplain is being cynical at me. Gaining a decent chunk of money, considering. Right, we've got 3 galleys now. I think it's about time to start raiding. Actually, no, we want about as many galleys as we have men, don't we? Nah, we can do... Oh, can we... No, we need as many galleys as we've got men, because we can't split these people up. Oh, and that's the end of this episode. But I'll be right back in just a second. See you then.